If you love playing MTGO, please make sure you check out my sponsors in the description below. Mana Traders, I've got a sweet discount code. Just head there and you can start playing whatever deck you want. Hey everyone, Matt from Total MTG here, and it's the first deck tech of the week. It's Monday, so you know what that means. And today, what have I got for you? Well, it's another rotation brew. But this one, oh, it's so budget. It's coming in at 2 tickets. Yes, it's actually under 2 tickets. It was about 1.75. It is so budget, it's unreal, and the deck is so good. I've been getting hideous amounts of win with this. You can just ask our other Total MTG member, Sam, how good this deck is. It'll probably be in the chat somewhere, but this deck is really cool. So, are you ready for 2-ticket White Weenie Rotation Proof? We're going to start by looking at the creatures, and boy, we've got a hell of a lot of them. So we're going to start off by looking at the creatures, and there is 32 in total. Now that's a lot. We're White Weenie. We're Raffs, so you can Raff us all day long. We don't care. We're just going to keep coming back at you with these little weenie creatures. Starting off with 4 Leonin Vanguard. A 1/1 for 1 at the beginning of your combat on your turn. If you control 3 or more creatures, Vanguard gets +1/1 and you gain 1 life. Now this creature has a great interaction with our next creature, which is Ajani's Pridemate. 2/2 for 2. Whenever you gain life, you can put a 1/1 counter on it. So, a great interaction. You know, a lot of the time we are going to have more than 3 creatures, hopefully, on the board. You're going to gain 1 life. That's always going to trigger the Ajani. Ajani's just going to get bigger and bigger. And let me tell you, if Ajani isn't unchecked, it really does win a game. This little 2/2 doesn't stay at 2/2 for very long in this deck. It becomes 3/3, 4/4, 5/5. And bigger. Ajani's Pridemate is there as a 4 as well. We also have a 4 of Adanto Vanguard, another 1/1 for 2, but it gets +2/+0 when it attacks, and we can pay 4 life to make it indestructible, which is very good. We will be gaining, quite a bit of life in this deck, so paying the 4 life is nothing to us, and it can keep an Adanto on the board. And it is just basically a 3/1 beta for 2. It's a great card. Another way for us to gain life is with Diamond Mare. It's a 1/3 for 2, nice stats to be an early blocker as well. And when it ends the battlefield, we're obviously going to choose the colour white. And when we cast a spell of that chosen colour, we gain a life. So, you can see the interactions of how we trigger the Ajani's Pridemate in this deck. We've got the Vanguard that can do it with the amount of creatures on the board. This can be on there, so when we cast it, we can get the life onto Ajani, and then maybe we got the 3 creatures, getting more life. It's just got life coming out of its ears, this deck. And Diamond Mare is a very nice card, and some cracking art on that as well. We also have a 4 of Knight of Grace, First Strike, Hexproof from black. A lot of the great removal. Obviously, we haven't rotated out yet, so a lot of the great removal is still in black, like Fatal Push, Vraska's Contempt, Cast Down, everything like that. And this has protection from it. It's going to be such a good card going forward, this. It gets +1/+0 as long as any player controls a black permanent. So if your opponent does, is playing black, it's going to be a 3/2. And don't forget, it also has First Strike as well. We're going to pump all our creatures up with the Yanthem known as Benelish Marshal in there. A 3/3 that would give all our other creatures +1/1. And we ran this as a 4 of, get 2 of these on the field, those little weenies, and they're not going to be so little anymore, and it's just going to be a massive army. We also then have a couple of Mentor of the Meek in there, a 2 of 2 and a white. It's a 2/2, and when another creature with power 2 or less enters the battlefield, you can pay 1 and we draw a card. We're going to trigger this, numerous times with the amount of creatures that we do have in there. So if a Leonin comes down late game, potentially we could, still draw a card of it as well, which isn't just going to be 2, it's not going to be bad. Pay 1, get a creature, draw a card as well for the other 1 mana. Really nice, so late game, these sort of cards won't be dead if that's on the battlefield. We also then have a 4 of Militia Bugler. The Bugler, not Bugler. Bugler. 2/3, 2 and a white. It's got a vigilance, it's a soldier. When it ends the battlefield, we get to look at the top 4 cards of a library. We can reveal a creature card with power 2 or less, then put it straight into our hand, siphon through our deck with a Militia. Really nice card. It has nice stats as well. And of course, when this is pumped up, maybe with the Benelish Marshal, and it's a 3/4, possibly 4/5, anything like that, if you've got a couple on the field, it's quite an actual big creature, the Militia, to be dealt with. And it, it does turn into a little bit of a weenie beater itself, shall we say. The last creature that we have is a 2 of, which is Lena, Selfless Champion. You pulled that little janky card in your booster box, and now you can play it. It's great in this deck. 3/3 stats, not great for a 6 mana creature. That is legendary as well. But when it enters the battlefield, you create a 1/1 soldier token for each non-token creature you control. And we don't have tokens in there, we've got all creatures. And if you've got a mass army of creatures on the board, this is going to come down and you're going to get value city out of this. You can also sacrifice it, then creatures you control with power less than Lena get indestructible end of turn. So potentially you might be able to save a few from a wrath or anything like that as well. But Lena can come down as like a little trickster of a creature for us and can just amass a massive board, and then we will just storm with the weenies and fight over and win the game. So we just have 4 other spells in the deck. It's a 4 of Ixalan's Binding. We don't have Cast Out now. Obviously, this is going to be a rotation proof deck, so Cast Out won't be there for us. So Ixalan's Binding is there as a 4 of. It can help us deal with planeswalkers, annoying creatures, and not let them cast them again. Really nice bit of removal. It doesn't have flash, obviously, like Cast Out would do, but Ixalan's Binding is a very, very sweet card, and we have more removal in the sideboard in case we need it. Onto the land base now. Very, very simple, the land base. We have 1 Arch of Araska because we should do. We're going to have City's Blessings. It's going to help us draw cards. You know, we're white. We need a bit of help drawing cards, so Arch is going to be there for that. Then we have 4 Memorial to Glory. 4 of them comes in tapped, but it does. You can sacrifice it to create 2 white soldiers. Banalish Marshal on there, pumping these little soldiers up. There'd be nice extra creatures for us. And with 4 of them on there, there's a potential of 8 creatures, which puts us up to 40. And Lena can just put us over the edge, and we can just obviously amass this humongous board. And also as well, it's going to help us when we do lose a lot of creatures through wraths or kill spells or anything like that. It gives us ways of, like, you know, coming back into the game, because we might need that. We could get our opponent down to low life very early, so we might need, you know, more creatures to come on, and this is the kind of card that will help us do that as well. And then we have 19 planes as well, 24 lands in total. The land count has been absolutely fine at the moment. It potentially may drop to 23, but I've been quite happy with the 24. So let's get on to the sideboard now. First we go through our creatures in the sideboard. Starting off with a 3 of Shield Mare, 2/3 stats, can't be blocked by red creatures, help us against the aggro, you know, the maybe more aggro than us, which could be red-black. But when it's in the battlefield, it gains us life, which can trigger obviously a Ajani as well. And it's very good when you're playing decks like the Speedy Red, that this can help us, you know, basically gain life. It's not so much the fact that it could trigger a Ajani, but the life gain, 3 life is going to be very important sometimes. And it's got nice stats as well, being a 2/3. We also then have a couple of Baird Steward of Argive, 2/4, 2 double white vigilance. Creatures can't attack you or a planeswalker control unless they pay 1 for each of those creatures. 4 mana, 2/4, lovely stats, vigilance, and it will just basically slow down a speedy opponent as well, where they're going to have to pay 1 each time, so they won't be just to amass a board then attack in. They will have to wait maybe an extra turn and help us build our army up first. We then have a couple of Leonin War Leader, a 4/4. Love this card. Nearly made into the main, and it might still do over more testing in time, because it is a really, really sweet card. 2 double white. Whenever it attacks, you create 2 1/1 white cats with lifelink, and they're tapped and attacking. Really sweet card. Let me know what you think. You know, we maybe should put this in the main deck. Just let me know what you think, but the deck is running very sweet as is. On to the rest of the spells in the sideboard now. We've got a couple of Sentinel Totem to help deal with graveyard shenanigans, and we can scry 1 when it comes in as well. And to some removal now. We've got a couple of Gideon's Reproach. Deals 4 damage to target attacking or blocking creature for 2 mana instant speed. Very, very nice. And, you know, we get to play what we're given in the rotation proof until we see new sets. And this is a pretty sweet card. Also, Seal Away, as there is a couple of, when it enters the battlefield, you get to exile target tapped creature and opponent controls. So this will help us deal with those bigger, annoying creatures. Obviously, it has flash, so we can flash it in, and anything that's attacking us or tapping for an ability, we can deal with it there. The last bit of removal we have is a 2 of Invoke the Divine. On theme with the deck, this will gain us life as well. And you destroy target artifact or enchantment for 3 mana at instant speed. So that's the first deck tech of the week, guys. It's just 2 tickets now. That is very budget. I really hope you like that. Get on MTGO, buy this deck. Get it from our sponsors, Mana Traders. You've seen the link at the start of the video. You can just get this deck and have so much fun and take down your opponents. They will be surprised of how quick and how powerful this deck can be. And, you know, there's ways to upgrade this deck if you want. You can add in History of Benalias. You could add in the new Ajani Planeswalk if you want to up this deck. Any more suggestions that you want for that, just put in the comments if you want to make it a little bit stronger. Obviously, I will let you know my thoughts on how you can do this, but I wanted to keep this one strictly budget. Now, I will have a giveaway coming this week. I think it's going to be on Thursday, so you've got to be a subscriber for that, and it's a really sweet giveaway in conjunction with my sponsors, Mana Traders. You're going to get a sweet, sweet giveaway, and there's not going to be one winner, there's not going to be 2 winners, there's going to be 3 winners on the competition. So please make sure you are a subscriber, because you've got to be that to be in a chance, and that will be announced on Thursday's video. Anyway, guys, thanks a lot for watching. You lot take care, and I will see you on the next one.